Okay, we're starting. We're starting the training right away. We're live. We're starting the training right away. Okay. So setting everything in order just to take off. You are starting. Okay. Okay, good afternoon from here. All right, and today I'm taking us through a training session on Microsoft Word. We are going to be looking at the basis, and that means we are taking this training from the foundation of the Microsoft Word, and that's why the training is called for beginners, Microsoft Word for beginners. So we're going to take it from scratch, and we are going in sessions. So this is session 1 of the training, and as we move on, we're going to go to other sessions, and then from there we are going to be seeing other things in the Microsoft Word training. All right, so welcome to the class. Welcome to the class. So now let's go into the Microsoft Word environment so that we can see what we have. The Microsoft Word. Good. So trying to put everything in order. All right. So the Microsoft Word is a word processing application. Okay, it's a word processing application, and what that means is that any task that has to do with processing words, typing of documents, creating memos, letters, creating documents that requires to be posted or to be emailed or something, whatever it is that you want to do that involves creating a document is word processing. So the first thing that we want to know is the application name. So let's just talk about the structure of the application, of the Microsoft Word application. So the first thing is that we need to understand that it is Microsoft Word or MS Word. So Microsoft Word is one of the products of Microsoft. So it is a word processing application. It's a word processing application. Okay, it's a package for word processing. Then number 2 is the file. The file in Microsoft Word is called a document. Okay, the file in Microsoft Word is called a document. So whenever you are working in Microsoft Word, you are working on a document. Okay, and then a page is a unit of the document. Okay, and then a page is divided into sections. So you can have sessions on your page. And of course, what are the sections on your page? So you have is a phrase, you can type a sentence, which could be a paragraph, which could be a paragraph. All right, so you can produce a text, so any form of text. All right, so that is the structure of your Microsoft Word application. Okay, so you can see, as you can see, it's for typing, and I'm already using it to type. So anything that comes to your mind that involves typing of stuff, of files, or creating a document, or whatever it is Microsoft Word. And you can see the features and some of the things that I was doing there, just for us to know that this application is so flexible. All right, it's so flexible. Now, let's now talk about the work environment. Of Microsoft Word. The work environment of Microsoft Word. So the first thing is you have the ribbon. You have the ribbon, which is the control panel of your application. Okay, it hosts the command buttons. All right, so it's at the top. So at the top here, where you have all just the blue area on the screen, and then where I have these options: home, insert, draw, design, layout, references, mailing, review, view, and then of course I'm just touching the ones that is common to everyone, and then maybe the help. So all these are elements of the ribbon. Okay, they are elements of the ribbon. So that's part of the work environment. So the ribbon is just like your menu where you pick your options. So on the ribbon we have tabs. So these are the menus, the options, the various options. Then you have home tab, you have insert, you have draw. If you are using Office 365, you have draw, you have design, you have layout, you have references, you have mailing, you have review, and then you have view. So these are the default tabs that you find in the Microsoft Word environment. So all these are on the ribbon, and each of them, anyone you opens up a tab. Opens up a ribbon. So if you open the home tab, it gives you the entire controls in a ribbon. That is what you will be doing under the home tab. If you click on the insert, you see that there are different set of controls, commands. If you click on draw, you see different. So for instance, if you are using a touch screen system, if you are using a tab or something, with your draw, you can sign. You can easily sign. And even if you are not using a touch screen, you can use your mouse to do your signature, but it may not be very straightforward. And then you can highlight text. You can highlight, you can highlight like that, you can do that. So that's the elements of draw. Then you have design, where you control your Microsoft Word, the aspect of the document and the various styles that you want to apply in your design. We will look at that also going forward. Then you have the layout. So all these are ribbons opening various, all these are tabs opening various ribbons. So the tab opens its own ribbon. The tabs open its own ribbon. All right. So now, and of course, we have under each tab, we have group of commands. Okay, command buttons. They are in groups. So they are always aligned in groups. So, and you find them under each tab. For instance, if you click the home tab, you will see clipboard group. You will see font group. So you see a divider dividing each of the groups. So the clipboard is where you have the paste, the cut, the copy, and the format painter. And we're going to look at this also shortly. And then we have the font, where we have the bold, the italics, the underline, and so on. And then we have paragraph. So we have group of commands here. And then we have styles. All these are groups under the home tab. If you move to insert tab, you see the groups. You see pages, you see tables, you see illustrations, you see media, you see link, you see comments, you see header and footers, you see text, you see symbols, and so on. Now, you may be checking some other people's system and you see a number of, what do you call it now, controls that are not in yours. There's always additional installations, which is called add-ins in Microsoft Word. You know, you can make additional installations, which is called add-ins. And if you have additional installations to extend the capability of your application, definitely some of the controls that you'll be seeing will have some variations. Like if you look at mine on my screen, I had some different, here and there, variations of controls. Okay, so that is one thing that we must have in mind when we are dealing with the Microsoft applications. So the Microsoft applications allow you to have additional installations. Okay, that is just to extend the capability of your application. Like the Microsoft Word has lots of add-ins that extends the capability of your application. All right, so add-ins are very good, and so if you see somebody's application and it seems this person's own is looking different, it probably is because of the add-ins. Now, so what? Saying that, if you look at my insert tab, you will see that somewhere far right, you will see draw IO. So which means I have an additional installation that allows me to do this, okay, for flow charting and other type of tasks in the Microsoft Word environment. All right. So all the controls have groups. That's what we're talking about. So drawing tool is a group of commands. So it has all its tools. It also has tool for erasing, for picking, for your pencil, convert your handwriting to text. Okay, so you can write. So that's what it's saying. You can write and convert it to text. Okay, so let's see how that is done, or we'll come back to it so that we don't waste much of our time. Okay, I'm trying to. Okay, so this is not applicable to this system. I can see that. So you use a device, I mean like a iPad or something, and then you'll be able to utilize this. So, but the ones that are applicable, you can easily do them. Okay. Maybe when I'm using another system, I will extend the capabilities. All right. So that's group. That is group of command buttons. All right. And then apart from the group of command buttons, we also have the command buttons. So each of the tab will take you to a group, and each of the group will take you to a command button. So for instance, copy is a command button, paste is a command button, format painter is a command button, cut is a command button. So this is how you navigate through Microsoft Word. Okay, so you need to understand that. So what are you learning when you are learning Word? You are learning how to use various command buttons that has been given to associate with the text that you are typing. So you are trying to organize your text properly, and you are trying to use all these tools that have been given to you to ensure that your text is well organized, well aligned. So because I've seen some people type and it seems to look so funny, not friendly, and not very, it seems people just look at their document and they don't find it funny, they don't like it, it's not looking fine. Okay. But it's not designed. Word processing is not designed. It's actually that presentation matters. Okay, presentation is key when you are creating a document. The way it is. I mean, there's a standard in word processing how documents should be presented, and we're going to be learning these things in the series that we'll be looking at. Okay, so it's very important. Now, let us start. Let's continue by also looking. So we have seen the ribbon, because we are talking about the work environment. We have seen the ribbon, and it contains the tab and the group of command and the command button. Okay, and you can even see that I'm doing word processing tasks already, like bold and all those things, because I can't resist it. That is one of the things that I enjoy in word processing. I enjoy the fact that I can format my document anyhow I like, especially when you bring a document from Microsoft, from online, from the web. Sometimes you see the arrangement and everything is not friendly, and you don't feel too happy to send that document like that. So you want to put it in the proper perspective before sending it. Okay, so that's why learning Microsoft Word or learning word processing is a must, because you can be doing it on your phone, you can do it on your iPad, you can do it on your laptop, but the same approach, the same method apply. All right, so you need to learn the methodology of word processing, and that's what you will be seeing in this class. We'll be seeing more of how we do this, and so watch what I do, because it's also going to be part of the lesson. I type, I format this, I do that, because they are key principles around the word processing. All right, the key principles around the word processing. Now, so we have talked about the command button. Then we have what we call the quick access toolbar. So this quick access toolbar, the quick access toolbar gives us access to frequently used commands in the Microsoft application, Microsoft Word application. Okay? So it gives us access to frequently used command. And where is it? It's at the top here. So this is a quick access. And maybe if I can do a screenshot quickly, I can just alongside use a screenshot to bring what I'm saying out. I think it will be great. So this is the quick access, and then well, at the top here, at the top level of the application, I have the quick access. So I can just put it. So this one that looks like this is the quick access toolbar. Okay, that's the quick access. So it's at the top. It's at the top, just at the top here, where my mouse button is. You see auto save. You see the save, undo, all those things. So we say it gives you access to frequently used command. Okay, so if in that case, let me also make a screenshot of the ribbon so that we will know what the ribbon is. It's very important. So this session, all this session is the ribbon. All this session is the ribbon. So if we are trying to imagine what is the ribbon, what is this ribbon they are talking about? So all that session at the top of the application is the ribbon. Okay? So it may not be big enough for you to see, but that session alone is the ribbon. All right? While all these home, insert, draw are the tabs. Okay? So the tabs are on the ribbon. So I think it's getting clearer now. Okay? And then group of commands. Okay? So so if we pick this, so I'm just trying to make this learning more clearer so that we will know what we are looking at. So what will the tab look like? So all this session and more, but I'll just pick that is the tab. Okay, that's what we call tab, home tab. So if you look at because I added WPS application into my Microsoft Word, then I now have what do you call it? I have WPS PDF. So that's it. That's an additional installation. So that is free also. So you can always add WPS functionality to your Microsoft Word, and you'll be able to do all these things, like convert PDF to Word, convert PDF to Excel, PDF to PPT, image to image, only PDF to image, then PDF to picture. So you can do them from this particular place, just clicking and all those things. WPS convert. So it's an additional installation, and I actually got that free. Okay, I actually got that free. Just go to WPS, go and search WPS online, and you will find it. That extends the capability of my Word. So now group. So what we now mean by group of commands? Because sometimes some people can't even seem to grab what someone is saying, and there are a lot of people that when they come online, they are training you. They're just rushing because the intention is not to impart on you. The intention is to get you to just make another commitment. All right. But whichever it is, whether I'm getting you to make commitment, I still want you to learn something from the training. So look at this. That session is a group of command. Just that session alone that I've selected is a group of command. And so what is this group? This group is called font. That is font group, and you will find that under the home tab. Okay, then each of those buttons there are command buttons. All right, each of the buttons there are called command buttons. So whether you click B for bold, or you click I for italics, or you click U for underline, each of them are called command buttons. Okay, and then of course the one that made us to start producing this text is the quick access. So this is the quick access toolbar, and we said it gives access to frequently used commands. So what it means is that whatever it is that you do frequently in Microsoft Word as a command, you can have it added to the quick access. Like in my own quick access, I have save, I have undo, I have new, I have redo. So I can easily click on the customize button here. If I click this, it drops the customize, the button that allows me to customize, okay, the quick access. So in which case I can now add open. So if I click open, so it means instead of me to go and be looking for file, open, I don't need to go through that route. I can easily open a document by just simply clicking open here. Okay, that's what it means. I can open an existing document by simply clicking open there. Okay, so now then I can add email or quick print if I like. Add quick print, come back here again, look for the one I want. I have more commands. I can use print preview, print preview and print. So all these are quick access commands, so which means you just click. And so if I want to save this document right away, I just click save. So I don't need to go through any route or any long journey to get my document saved. That's what this means. So that's quick access toolbar. So we are still talking about the work environment of the Microsoft Word, the work environment of Microsoft Word. So then for the Microsoft users, Microsoft 365 and updated people that have the updated version, you have this search option where you can search for action, text, or for any help within your Microsoft. Okay, you can search, especially even for people that are within your subscription license. You can search for conversation. You can even click voice. You can use voice search, and that's at the top here. And then here to the left side of it is the document name section. Okay, where if you click it, you will have opportunity to save that document for the first time. Okay, so if I want to save this document, so this option where I have document 1, and I'm also going to screenshot it. So I will pick the search and the document name section. It's at the top. So the application search, search and document name section. So that is at the top there too. So you can see it looks like this. So like I was saying, if you are clicking that session for the first time, if you are clicking it for the first time, you can save. You will have option to save that document. Let's say you are using document for the first time, you have not saved. So you can easily come there and save. So when you come to this point, just click. If I save like this, I'm saving to OneDrive. OneDrive is the, what do you call it? Is the system's this thing. So I have to choose a location from my PC, and then I can now say, okay, save into maybe my desktop. Save to maybe my desktop. All right. So I can now pick the desktop option and then click save. So you now see that from document one, from the document one that was showing before, it now has a name. The document now has a name. It means it's being saved. So if you have a document for the first time and it's not saved, of course you can click that session and get it saved. Okay? Now, we are still talking about the features of the Microsoft Word work environment. Microsoft Word work environment. So we have seen the ribbon, we've seen the tab, we've seen the group of command. Then of course the command button, we said it's each of the buttons, just any button. So if we are picking, so I will just pick this, I'll copy this, and then circle a portion, so that you know what command button is all about. So let me use the draw. So a command button could be this. Your command button, that's a sample of command button. So if you click bold, it's a command button. If you click underline, it's a command button. Okay? All right. So the one I click now is just a sign of what a command button could be. All right. Wow. So I could have another one. Maybe I want to color a text. That's also a command button. Okay? That's also a command button. So what we are saying is, command buttons are the ones you choose to give an instruction to apply to a text. It's a command button. All right? Wow, beautiful. So we've seen the command button. We've seen the quick access toolbar. We've seen the application search session at the top. So then on the ribbon, we have, so this is number 6. Let me just apply this format. So this is number 6. Number 6. Okay. Then we can have on the ribbon, we have what we call the file tab. This file tab, this takes us to an environment called Backstage. Backstage. Okay? The file tab takes us to an environment called the Backstage. So if you come here and you click File from here, you enter an environment called Backstage. So the Backstage is where you customize your document. You can create a new document. You can create a document from a template. So you have option to create document from a template. You have option to get documents, previous documents that you have, recent document that you created, all your recent documents, you have option to see them. Then you have option to open, you have option to create new. All these are in the Backstage. So now, let's say you are trying to create a new document and you're trying to use a template, and the document is an invoice, for instance. The document is an invoice. So you can easily click Invoice, and then you will now select Create. So things are changing. Before now, it used to be, oh, you will get a card, a printer, you print this thing. Sir, with a computer system, you can create an invoice template for yourself. Put your company name, put your company slogan, put the invoice number, the invoice date, the recipient, the ship to number, and then change every information that you want to change for your own system, adopt it. And once you do it, let it be a template. So every time they ask for an invoice, just go to your Word, do the needful, put all the necessary values that you need to put, and your invoice will be ready. Okay? So that's invoice for you, coming from a template in Microsoft Word. So how did we get there? We actually went to Backstage. We said if you click the File tab, it takes you to an environment called Backstage. So the Backstage, if you click New, then you'll be able to have different templates. In fact, look at this one. It says this is a service invoice. If I click this, I can have an invoice that has more design. And of course, you can print this. You see, you can print it. You can print it and send it. It's your invoice. You adopt it with your company logo, your name, and all the things. And it becomes yours, free of charge. And free of charge, 100%. So you see, things have changed though. For my international viewers, don't mind us. So in Africa, when we say, oh, especially in my tribe, say things have changed, oh. We're just trying to make an emphasis. All right. So we're moving forward. So I can use New to have even online templates. And maybe it is proposal that I want to write. And I'm looking for a template for proposal. I can use the Microsoft template option to find a proposal template that I can adapt into my business or simply adopt for usage. Okay? So as you can see, this particular invoice, my Microsoft Word is restarting. Why do I have that happening? Why do I have that happening? happening. Okay. And I have auto recovery. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Why do I have this happening? So I think I saved this file on my desktop. I think I saved this file on my desktop. Okay. So I'm trying to get my document back. So let's see. Hope I didn't. I think some part of this document is gone. So I was talking about the backstage. Okay, I think we are still in order. So I was talking about the backstage, and we're looking at the new option on the backstage, and I said it gives us access to templates that can help our tax. Okay, templates that can make our tax great. And then I was saying that we can have proposal, that we can search for a proposal template and then create the template. So it was at this proposal that I started seeing issues. So I think there's something wrong with this proposal. So I think there's something wrong with this template because my system is saying something and it's rejecting it and then restarting my system. So whichever it is, it's just based on the settings that you have on your system. So I have particularly some settings that reject some certain kind of documents. So, but I will not be doing those settings now. So you can have different templates, okay? And as you can see, we have service codes, we have even a formal certificate award template. Yes, you can create a template for award. Okay? You can create a template for an award. And then this one is for appointment. Appointment card. So your Microsoft Word, the capability of your Microsoft Word can be extended beyond just typing ordinary documents to using it for a lot of things. So look at this one, it's an appointment card. You put your client name, you put the number, you put your client name, you put the number. So you can, I think I love this. So you can use it for your appointment, the week, the day. So what are the appointments you have for this Monday? So you start your week, this, you can put your week, and then, so this is for personal planning and efficiency. So you have Tuesday, all your appointments, the person's name, the client's name, and the number, the client's name and the number. For Wednesday, the client name and the number. And you can put this in PDF format. You can save it as PDF, and of course, print. So I love this. So I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it for use. later use. I'm going to save it, and it's going to be mine alone. And if you like, you search yours, and you do, but this is for me. Okay, so we're talking about the work environment, and we're seeing the file tab that takes us to an environment called Backstage. So we have new, we have open, we have info. So info gives us a general information about our documents. Like you can see document properties, you can see the size, you can see how long I've been editing the document. It says 48 minutes. And if I have a title, I can put a title for it. And all these things can go as a metadata with your document. And what it means is that if you are sending this document out to another person, when the person opens this session, all this information about the sender of the document will be there. The name, the author's name, who modified it last, the date and time, and then any title that I give to it, how many pages the document has, number of words that are in the document, the file size, and any tag or title that I add to that document. So all these are metadata, data that accompany a document. They are not visible. In other words, they are not immediately seen, but they go with that document. So this is where you see them on your Microsoft Word info. Here is where you save. You click save, and then you can save a document. So when I click save, because this document has been saved before, you just simply added the new. I can save as PDF. I can export to WPS PDF. I can print. So all these things we are still going to see later. But we're just looking at Backstage as part of the work environment in Microsoft Word. Okay? As part of our learning on work environment in Microsoft Word. That's what we are doing now. Okay? So we're just making it part of our learning. So later on, we're still going to go to printing, saving, and all those details that we need. So Backstage, you still have share. You can share to email, share with people on your network, create a PDF and share the link with people. So in which case, you share a link online. You can share a link online. You can present your Microsoft Word online. So that is for share. So presenting means you get a link and send the link to maybe your friend on WhatsApp. And then when your friend now opens that link on WhatsApp, whatever it is that you are doing on the document at that time, the person is seeing it. He's not going to be able to change anything, but you can collaborate. You can say, okay, I can see it. I can say, okay, why not let's put this? Why not let's put that? Why not let's change the information to this? Why not let's do that? So you are presenting it, so you can use it for conference meeting, virtual conference meeting. You can do a lot with your documents. So you can share your PDF as a link. So what it means is that you can convert your document to PDF, share as Adobe PDF link. So it will be showing a PDF version. You can export. You can send it to Kindle. Kindle is a book reading session. So these people now have business with Microsoft. So if you go online and you look for Kindle, people put projects, books, and all those things. So if you have done your work in Microsoft Word, you can share it to Kindle so that others, external persons, can see that intellectual material and learn from you. Okay? So that's Backstage. Backstage in Microsoft Word. So by clicking the File tab, it takes you to that environment called Backstage. So far we have seen the application structure, which is Microsoft Word. A file in Microsoft Word is called document. A page is a unit of document. A sessions in that document can be phrase, can be sentence as a paragraph, can be text, okay, any type of text. And then we said our work environment, we started with ribbon. We said this session that looks like this is a ribbon. And then the session that looks like this at the top is called the tabs. And then this one, each of the tab has a group of commands. And then each of the command buttons has their own uniqueness. So we have command buttons. Like for instance, the circled B there is a command button for converting our text to bold. Okay, and then we saw the quick access toolbar where we can add frequently used commands to our Microsoft Word. And then document application search and document name session. So if you are looking at this place for the first time, it will be showing document 1 Word. But I said if you click there, you can name your document. All right. Good. So now, as we round up this session, I want to take comments or questions from the viewers. If there's anybody live and you want to say something, want to make comments, so we are open to comments. Okay, so welcome to the Microsoft Word training. So, do you have a word for me or a question or a contribution? So I'm putting information in the comment section. So good. All right, I've been sitting for a while. I want to stretch. Thank you for being in the training. Thanks for coming. Thanks for attending. We're going to round up now, and then we will come back again to expand our knowledge, to now start looking at what do we have in the home tab and how they use them. Okay, so but this is for beginners. So we may not extend to some areas, and whatever it is that you are seeing on my screen, some of them, like I explained, are additional installations that are not direct tools or tags that you can find on your Word. But whichever is general things, I will highlight them. So we'll be looking in the next session. We'll be expanding our knowledge to the Home tab, learning the tools that are there, how to apply them. To the Insert tab, learning the tools that are there, how to apply them, and so on. And then we'll be going from there to another session. So thanks for coming. It's good having you in the house. See you another time, and bye for now.